everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would do another kind of neighbourhood walking tour today. I'm going to take you guys around Kampong Glam. I was actually going to take you to Haji Lane as well, but I've just got there and it's completely under construction, so I won't be able to take you there. So for those of you who don't know, Kampong Glam is known as Singapore's Muslim quarter. A lot of Malay and Middle Eastern influences. There's tons of really great Middle Eastern textile shops scattered all around Kampong Glam, as well as restaurants and quirky cafes. There's also a lot of new wall art and murals that I actually haven't checked out yet, so I thought I'd just take you guys along with me today so that we can see them for ourselves. It's a beautiful day, so let's get exploring. I absolutely love this street. You have the mosques right at the end of the alleyway, and then we have all this new incredible street art which has been added recently. So I'm just going to take a walk down here because I haven't seen it in so many months. I almost just got attacked by a bunch of pigeons. But these alleyways are so cute. I know on weekends they're packed, well, when tourists are in the country, which they aren't in Singapore at the moment, but usually these alleyways are just packed with people taking photos. But it's really nice to be here when they're empty. I am gonna get knocked out by a pigeon, I know. I don't know if you guys noticed the spiral staircases. I actually shared recently on Instagram the story behind those staircases because I find it so fascinating, since I always thought they were so like aesthetically pleasing. So I found out the history, and they were actually used for night soil. Night soil was the collection of basically human waste. Back in the day in Singapore, there would be a guy who was on night soil watch who would hold 2 buckets over his shoulders and would climb the narrow staircases to collect the human waste or the night soil for each residence. Can you believe that? So that's actually what the tiny spiral cases were intended for, the night soil collection, which is a crazy story if you ask me. Another thing I love about Kampong Glam is the multicoloured buildings that are just scattered everywhere. It's so vibrant and bright. It's just beautiful. So the Sultan Mosque is really the main focal point in Kampong Glam. You definitely can't miss it, and it's just stunning. It's this huge gold mosque, and I really recommend that you come here between 5 and 6 p.m. for golden hour. The mosque just kind of lights up. It just looks absolutely beautiful. I've never actually been inside this mosque, but I will show you now. So just opposite the mosque there are a bunch of restaurants and shops down here. Seem to be very quiet today, and it's really strange being here with no tourists around. But yeah, just little gifts that you could possibly buy, and then they have a lot of Middle Eastern restaurants lined all the way down here as well, which are usually very yummy. I just love this view so much, and if you turn around you have the mosque. And if any of you guys are going to be visiting Singapore, this is the perfect spot for an Instagram. You've got the palm trees and the mosque in the background. It's a very popular Instagram shop, but definitely worth it. It's just beautiful. If you ever get too hot as you're walking around here in the midday sun, which I do not recommend, there's a little ice cream shop here called Lickety, which yeah, we've been here a few times and they do really good ice cream. Okay, so it's getting incredibly hot, and there is a Arabica coffee store just across the road. So while it's empty, I'm going to go and grab a coffee, an iced latte, just to cool myself down a little bit, and then we can carry on exploring. finally take my mask off. I can't believe I just paid $9 for an iced latte. $9. Let's see if it's any good. That's pretty nice. I got it iced latte with oat milk and just one shot of coffee because it makes me very anxious. It is good, but I'm not sure it's worth $9. Every time I've come past this Arabica here at this location, it's just been packed, so it's nice that I can actually grab a table and it's not super busy. But yeah, it's a very popular like hipster spot known for its percentage coffee. Unfortunately, everything along Haji Lane seems to be closed right now, and actually the road has been closed off. Along this street you have lots of little boutique shops, restaurants, bars, and at night this place really livens up. There's like live musicians playing and you can have a drink and it's just really fun, but it's just a shame that everything seems to be closed at the moment. It is incredibly hot today, but it is such a beautiful day, and when the blue skies are out it does really lift my mood, so I am enjoying this although it's incredibly hot. Let me just show you the part of other part of Haji Lane, which is closed down at the moment, but it's still really pretty to look at. So if I'm going to give you my top 3 things to do and see in Kampong Glam, number 1 would be to visit Blue Jazz Cafe, which is just behind me. It's a really cool jazz cafe and it gets really like vibey at night. There's usually live music as well, and it's just a really nice spot located on Haji Lane. My second would be, if you like Vietnamese food, there is a Vietnamese restaurant called Mrs. Pho, just located off of Kampong Glam, and it's one of my favourite Vietnamese restaurants. It is also included in my Singapore ebook, so if you're looking for an ebook guide to Singapore, best neighbourhoods, all my favourite spots, I'll link it down below in the description box. Do go check it out if you want more of my recommendations. I love you so much. And then my third recommendation would be a old school cinema called the Projector. I really recommend it. It's honestly my favourite cinema in Singapore because number 1, it's really old school, but they also play like indie movies and film festival movies that you wouldn't necessarily find in like the usual cinemas in Singapore. So yes, do be sure to check those out. I'll leave a link to my ebook down below if you want to know more. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tour. Walking tour is very, very hot. I'm gonna run home to cool down now because I am overheating, especially in this mask. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. As always, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.